Good evening. Thank you for joining us for the Student Leadership Academy graduation. My name is Crystal Rinaga, and I'm the current SGA president and a graduate for the Student Leadership Academy, class of 2018. Please help me welcome Texas Southmost College President, Dr. Jesus Roberto Rodriguez.
Good evening. I do want to say congratulations first and foremost. It is a wonderful accomplishment because the future of Texas Southmost College, the future of Brownsville, the future of Rio Grande Valley, and the future of Texas and the nation relies on their youth. And to be able to start and finish this program, this Leadership Academy, says a lot about you. We're building the leaders for tomorrow. We're building our future. So I'm very proud to have served among some of you in several of the activities that were done. It is something that I support greatly. I commend all the staff from Student Services that work with you individually, as a group, collectively, that you contribute to our community through different projects that you did. That's great, because it shows the caliber of students Texas Southmost College is producing, which is you. You are a reflection of our hard work and dedication of our faculty and of our staff and our administration. It is wonderful for me to hear from the community what we're doing, and really is what you're doing. When they come and tell me, estuvieron aquí haciendo X, Y, Z, they were here and doing X, Y, and Z. It means a lot. When you wear the Scorpion, the TSC shirt, and you're out there and you're helping your community, it says a lot. It touches my heart. It touches the Board of Trustees' heart. It is with great pride that I congratulate you. I said, felicitaciones a cada uno de ustedes. This is a great accomplishment. You should feel very proud of yourself, because not many students start this program or finish it. And you started and you finish. So congratulate to each and every one of you. Felicitaciones a los padres, a los tíos, a los abuelos que están aquí. Es con gran orgullo que felicito a sus hijos, a sus sobrinos, a sus nietos, a sus amigos, a sus hermanos. Muchísimas gracias, because you really move up that level of accomplishment and achievements. So thank you for doing this. We believe in you, and continue to believe in yourself as much as we believe in you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez. If we have any presenters who presented during the SLA Academy from the community, could you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please help me welcome Ms. Dania Ruiz, who will lead us in our invocation.
Good afternoon. Will everyone please bow their heads at this moment? Dear Lord, thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed upon us. We thank you, Lord, for this wonderful occasion, for bringing us all our families together. We ask that you continue to guide our paths and make us into leaders that can lead us to be with. We look forward to these wonderful opportunities that lie ahead. Amen. Please help me welcome Mr. Marco Martinez and Ms. Haida Guerra, who lead us to the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
If you all could please help me welcome Ms. Andrea Garcia, who will be introducing our keynote speaker.
Hello, thank you everybody for joining us today. My name is Andrea Garcia. I'm currently a UTRGV senior student. I'm majoring in biology and pursuing my career as a physician assistant. I've been working with Dr. Tara Rios for 3 months overall so far. I have become more than a single student. She has shown me the way to lead and grow as a person. Right now, I'm going to present to you Dr. Tara Rios. She has been a dentist for 21 years. She graduated from Austin, in the University of Austin, as a dental, and got a doctor's degree in dental surgery in the University of Health Science Center in San Antonio. She has been working with the community, with people in the New York City when there was the 9/11 attack for terrorists, to help identify the victims. I'm gonna show you right now. Sorry, I was a bit nervous. I didn't expect so many people today. And hopefully you guys help me and applaud for Dr. Tara Rios, because she's an amazing person, and I hope you guys like her too.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and come to the center because it feels wrong to be over there. And the reason that I asked Andrea to come here and introduce me today is really an illustration. Andrea is, she's from the community. She is a senior right now at UTRGV, and she works right beside me, doing everything from sitting at my meetings, taking notes, to she worked on my LinkedIn yesterday and didn't know what LinkedIn was. But it's all about passing it down. Today, Andrea gave a speech she was a little nervous to give. And so I thought that really illustrates what leadership is about. Leadership is not about being perfect. It is about taking an opportunity, using your preparation, and taking a risk. And so I think that that's what you guys have done. Anytime you have a leadership opportunity, you're putting yourself on a stage with the potential of not being your greatest self, of being imperfect in your delivery of whatever message you're trying to share. And you get better and better the more you practice. And before I was leaving to come here today, I was running out. My mother also works with me at the dental office. And she goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm going to go to TSC and give a keynote to a graduating leadership class." And she goes, "What are you going to say?" And I said, "I'm going to tell them that leaders are born and you have all of these qualities." And my mother looked at me and she goes, "You weren't born this way." And I said, "I wasn't." And she said, "No." And she told me a story about when I was about 4 years old. I was very shy. And she was pushing me in to go buy candy and to speak for myself. And so at a very early age, I was lucky enough to have someone that taught me to use my voice and to start speaking up for myself. And these traits can be learned at any age, young or old. And you can hone these and get better. And so I'm a much better speaker today than I was 5 years ago, than I was when I was younger. And so I would really tell you guys that I actually am very, very jealous. And who are the ones that are graduating? So I know who I'm talking to. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys. I am so jealous of you guys because you have time. You're young. You have what I don't have anymore. And to be your age beginning, oh wow, who wouldn't like to be 19 like Andrea and whatever age you guys are? So you have time. And so the advice that I would give you is when you're a leader, it is irrelevant who you're leading, rather they're younger than you, rather they're older than you, rather one person shows up to the event you're in charge of. I think that the thing that I learned is that it doesn't matter if you're talking to one person or you're leading one person or you're talking to a stadium filled with people. Be thankful for the person that you have and use that as an opportunity. And the other thing that I would say is I actually don't want to get into my past. The past is what we did yesterday. None of that matters now. And I think that good leaders constantly evolve. And so that's where I will say that Andrea is a 19-year-old as she's working on my stuff. We're starting a podcast here in Brownsville, and it's one of the first. And so it's going to be Tara in the Neighborhood. And I'm going to talk about all the great things about Brownsville. And so as much as I've done, it's important to keep evolving and reinventing yourself. And again, to be young, to be your age with all the technology, the phone that she's using right now, it's a platform. It's a platform where you have this opportunity that none of us had 10 years ago. And that leads me to my final point, which is to take risks, to be okay standing on this stage regardless of how it turns out. Because the more times that you put your head out there, yourself out there, the more opportunity you have to succeed. And I'm going to end it, and you guys better ask a question. So I want this to be interesting, and so I'm hoping that I can get one of you guys to now ask me a question that you're dying to ask. So anyone of the graduating leaders have a question that you'd like to ask me about leadership or any advice that I can give you? Oh, great. Stand up and give us your name so that everyone hears it.
My name is Martinez, and I have a question for you. As a woman, do you think it's harder being a leader in this community, in this day and age, or do you feel like you have more benefits to bring to the table?
I think that's a great question. I think it kind of doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter. I think that when you're willing to stand up and put yourself out there, people, male or female, are interested. And so I would definitely say it's probably a benefit here in Brownsville, especially in the industry that I work. I think that women are also about collaboration, but I would say that definitely it's not a hindrance. Okay, I saw somebody else with a question. Yes.
My name is Martha Betancourt. I was just like, how long did it take you to feel so comfortable on stage, like to keep your speeches?
Well, I started when I was little. So like I was, like ninth grade class president. But the more practice that you get, and the other thing that I've learned is I'm a different speaker now, I'm 46 years old, than I was in politics for a while, because now I can just be really, really honest. And I kind of don't care. If I have something to offer, great. If not, that's great too. So when you feel like you have nothing to hide, it makes you really comfortable. So it takes time. And I would say don't pretend. Be whoever you are. And then be more of it, because no one else can do you but you. Yes?
My name is Jose, and I was wondering, what was one of the first opportunities that you got to show your leadership, to display yourself? What was one of the first things that you experienced?
Right, and it starts when you're young. So I was lucky to have lots of experiences when I was young, put myself out there, and that gives you more confidence. The one I just told Andrea about was one where it was on a bigger stage. And I got the opportunity, much like Andrea got today. Someone, and it was Carlos Gascos, before he was Secretary of State, I think he had just become county judge. And he asked me, called me on the phone, and he's like, would you be master of ceremonies for my event? And I said, sure, I'd love to. And he's like, but do you know who you're gonna announce? And then I got in there, I was like, no, who am I gonna announce? He's like, you're gonna announce the governor of Texas. And so it's in those moments, did I do a good job? I don't know. I think I did an okay job. Would I do a better job today? Yes, but it was someone giving me an opportunity. It was him saying, you can do it, go out there, you'll be fine. And so I think it's networking. So I think that you use people, you ask for stuff, and you have to ask for opportunities. So one of the first ones, again, starts young, but you can get them when you're older, and you just take it. And sometimes don't ask. Just stand up and kind of start walking. Any other questions? No? Well, I just want to say that I'm so honored to be here and so proud of you guys, and we need more leaders in our community. So congratulations, and have a great day.
Thank you, Dr. Rios. At this time, I would like to invite our TSC president and student life staff to come to the stage for the presentation of the certificates. Please help me welcome TSC President Dr. Jesus Roberto Rodriguez, Executive Coordinator of Student Life, Mr. Armando Ponce, Coordinator of Student Development, Ms. Virginia Sandoval, and Student Services Specialist, Ms. Leslie Flores.
Just for the record, I did go and wash my hands thoroughly, twice.
Let us begin our presentation of certificates for our spring 2018 semester. Graduates, as I call your name, please come up and receive your certificates. Vanessa Abrego. Martha Betancourt. If you like, you can cheer for your graduate here. Marisela Bernal. Naomi Capistran. Verónica Corona. Erica Garcia. Itzel Garcia. Raúl Garcia. Abraham Guerra. Miguel Hinojosa. Ashley Janskowski. Itzel Martínez. Kevin Martínez. Marco Martínez.
I feel out of shape looking at this.
Jasmine Mata. John Pardo. Marlene Pisana. Tofaha Rafidi. Crystal Reinaga. Marco Rivera. Ruby Rivera. Diana Rodriguez. Sky Rodriguez. Tanya Ruiz. Marie Ruiz. Octavio Salazar. José Salinas. Noah Solis. And Eduardo Torres. This concludes our presentation of certificates. Graduates, if you can please join me on stage for a group photo. Let's give our Spring 2018 graduates a round of applause for all their efforts. The closing remarks. We're done.
Nobody can see you. Close, a little closer.
All right, here we go, everybody. 1, 2, 3. And one more. And now, everybody, one last time. I need everyone at the count of 3 to yell nice and loud, "Go Scorpions." 1, 2, 3.
At this moment, if I could please have any presenters that presented to our Student Leadership Academy for a group photo as well. Students will still stay here. And a round of applause to all our presenters who presented to our students and to our future leaders. Kids are so funny. At this moment, we will have our closing remarks. Executive Director of Student Life.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight for this fantastic evening. We want to extend a thanks to our Board of Trustees who unfortunately cannot be here tonight. They send their support, and they actually contributed to one of our sessions, which is one of the best sessions that we had all semester long. So I want to also invite you right across the hall. We have a reception set up for all of you. Please join us. And on behalf of Dr. Rodriguez and TSC, thank you for everything that you do for our community. And we look forward to seeing you all that you're going to accomplish in the future. Thank you. Have a good evening, and we will see you across the hall. Good night.